Modern farmhouse living is more than a design trend, it's a lifestyle rooted in comfort, simplicity, and timeless appeal. Blending rustic elements with modern aesthetics, this evolving style invites homeowners to embrace warmth, authenticity, and functionality. In this video, we'll take you through the beautifully reimagined world of modern farmhouses. Before we dive into today's styles, let's understand the origins. Traditional farmhouses were built out of necessity, simple, functional structures made from available materials. With wide porches, large kitchens, and cozy interiors, these homes prioritized durability and practicality. Those values are still alive, now with a more polished approach. The rustic farmhouse gained popularity with the revival of vintage charm. Think reclaimed wood, open shelving, and shiplap walls. These elements brought back a sense of nostalgia and comfort that people craved. But soon, homeowners wanted more than just old-fashioned charm. They wanted sophistication with a rustic soul. Modern farmhouse design takes the best of rural style and infuses it with sleek, minimalist touches. Clean lines, neutral color palettes, and industrial accents elevate the traditional look. The result? A space that feels both grounded and fresh, where nostalgia meets innovation. One defining feature of modern farmhouses is the open concept layout. Walls come down, and light floods in. These homes are designed to feel spacious and connected, encouraging togetherness and easy flow between kitchen, dining, and living areas, perfect for family life and entertaining. Gone are the overly rustic, dark interiors. The modern farmhouse favors whites, creams, soft grays, and earthy tones. Accents of black and natural would add contrast and warmth. This neutral base allows flexibility in decor and keeps the space feeling bright and clean year-round. While Shiplap is still beloved, it's being reimagined. Instead of covering entire walls, designers now use it as an accent behind headboards, in bathrooms, or framing a fireplace. It adds texture without overwhelming the room, proving that small touches can make a big impact. Reclaimed wood continues to be a farmhouse favorite, but today it's used more thoughtfully. Rather than dominating the space, it's used in beams, coffee tables, or open shelving. This restrained approach lets the wood's natural beauty shine while maintaining a modern aesthetic. The kitchen is where rustic and modern truly unite. Think apron front sinks paired with quartz countertops, industrial light fixtures over butcher block islands, and shaker cabinets in matte finishes. It's a space where form meets function, and it's always Instagram-worthy. Metal finishes like black iron, brass, and matte silver bring an industrial edge to the cozy farmhouse style. You'll see these in light fixtures, hardware, and stair railings. They provide contrast and help the space feel grounded and contemporary, without losing its warmth. Sliding barn doors are iconic in farmhouse design, but in 2025, we're seeing sleeker versions. Think flat-paneled, glass inset, or painted in deep hues. They still save space and add character, but with a more modern, artistic twist that complements today's interiors. Yes, modern farmhouses can be smart homes too. Voice-controlled lighting, app-powered security, and smart thermostats are seamlessly integrated without compromising the rustic vibe. Technology works in the background, enhancing comfort and efficiency without stealing the show. Modern farmhouse furniture blends old and new, vintage pieces meet contemporary shapes. A weathered dining table might be paired with minimalist chairs. It's about creating balance and telling a story through your decor, one that feels personal and curated over time. Layering textures is key in modern farmhouse style. Linen drapes, wool throws, distressed leather, and hand-woven rugs all create a tactile experience. These details make spaces feel cozy and lived in, while still being polished and intentional. Light plays a crucial role in modern farmhouse design. Large windows, skylights, and glass doors invite the outdoors in. Natural light highlights the organic materials and makes spaces feel expansive and welcoming. It's part of what gives the style its signature warmth. Outdoor living is a must for farmhouse style. Wide front porches, covered back patios, and cozy seating areas extend the living space. Add a swing, rocking chairs, or string lights, and you've created the perfect spot for morning coffee or evening wine. The outside should reflect the inside. Native plants, gravel paths, wooden fences, and herb gardens all enhance the farmhouse look. Landscaping in this style is intentional but unfussy, emphasizing connection to nature and low-maintenance charm. Modern farmhouse bedrooms are serene and inviting. Think soft lighting, layered linens, and calming hues. The goal is to create a retreat from the world, a space that feels like a warm hug at the end of a long day. Farmhouse bathrooms combine rustic charm with spa-like touches. Subway tiles, freestanding tubs, and vessel sinks are popular. Add Add in vintage mirrors or barnwood vanities, and you have a space that feels both functional and indulgent. Built-ins, open shelves, and storage benches keep clutter at bay without compromising aesthetics. In modern farmhouses, every piece of storage furniture is both beautiful and functional, perfectly aligning with the minimalist but warm vibe. Whether wood-burning or electric, fireplaces are a farmhouse staple. Today's versions are sleek yet cozy, with stone or wood surrounds. They serve as focal points and gathering spots, ideal for cool nights and holiday mornings. With more people working from home, the modern farmhouse office has become essential. Rustic desks, comfy chairs, and great lighting make work feel more like home. The goal is to stay productive without sacrificing the aesthetic charm. once purely practical, is now a stylish transition space. Cubbies, benches, and hooks are paired with tile floors, patterned rugs, and vintage accents. It's the perfect place to kick off boots and hang coats, in style. Lighting is both functional and decorative in modern farmhouses. Oversized pendants, antique-inspired sconces, and Edison bulbs create ambience. Layered lighting helps define spaces and sets the mood throughout the day. Gone are the cliché signs. Today's farmhouse decor is more refined. Think abstract art in neutral tones, vintage landscape paintings, and handmade ceramics. The goal is authenticity, not kitsch, with each piece chosen for its story and character. Even children's rooms in farmhouse homes are thoughtfully designed. Natural materials, soft colors, and imaginative touches like tents or reading nooks make these rooms both playful and peaceful, perfect for growing minds and restful nights. farmhouses often embrace sustainable practices. Reclaimed materials, energy-efficient systems, and locally sourced furnishings support both the environment and local artisans. It's a design philosophy rooted in respect for the past and for the future. Part of the magic of this style is mixing investment pieces with budget finds. A splurge on a handcrafted dining table can be balanced with thrifted chairs. This approach keeps the look accessible and personal, showing that charm doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Modern farmhouse living isn't just about aesthetics, it's about fostering connection. These homes are built for gatherings, shared meals, and meaningful moments. The design supports a lifestyle that values togetherness, simplicity, and intentionality. The modern farmhouse is more than a trend, it's a movement. It honors tradition while embracing innovation, offering spaces that are both stylish and soulful. As we reimagine what home means in this fast-paced world, the modern farmhouse reminds us to slow down, reconnect, and find beauty in the balance.